This storyboard is the first of two parts, reflecting the current understanding of FAA subject matter experts of the ICAO Trust Framework panel and may evolve as needed. Welcome to the International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO, Trust Framework, ITF Storyboard. Part 1. Establishing an ICAO Trust Framework. The ITF represents the ICAO's efforts in developing requirements, guidance, and best practices in order to create a digitally seamless sky and facilitate the exchange of trusted ground-to-ground, air-to-ground, and air-to-air digital information among nations across the globe. The international community today exchanges aeronautical, meteorological, and flight information. In order to increase capacity and efficiency in aviation, the information exchange must be more timely and frequent. Currently, nations who elect to participate in ICAO agree to uphold paper and verbal agreements. New agreements that are required for digital information exchange need a technical implementation to validate that these agreements are being met. As international traffic and digital information exchange continues to become more important, all civil aviation authorities, or CAA, stakeholders such as ecosystems, airlines, airports, ANSPs, and aircraft need to know that their data is being protected. The digital exchange of information is increasingly under attack by nefarious actors for financial gain, disruptive purposes, and political gain. Digital information should be protected at a level that is aligned with the impact that the compromise of the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of that digital information could cause. Organizations exchanging digital information must be able to ensure that the information is protected at a level sufficient for the intended operation. So how can it be ensured that the different levels of protection between organizations are interoperable? The concept of a trust framework is to be able to agree on interoperable levels of protection associated with the digital information exchange. Also, the trust framework provides the ability to identify and authenticate the source of the digital information exchanged. A trust framework establishes a level of confidence in the confidentiality, integrity, and availability, or CIA, of digital information, provides a mechanism to validate the confidence in the CIA of digital information, does not substitute but can support societal trust. Now let's take a look at the ingredients necessary in order to form a trust framework. The recipe to create a robust ICAO Trust Framework requires the following key ingredients. The Manual on Trust Framework Implementation, or TFI Manual, provides the foundational guidelines as to how to establish and operate a robust trust framework. It provides a Model Agreement, or MA, which can be used to establish the scope of trust between parties, detailing information exchange, digital identities, assessment certifications, and more. The MA facilitates the creation of a group of representatives from participating states known as a Trust Governance Authority, or TGA. TGAs have the responsibility of ensuring that the Trust Framework Instance, or TFI, participants are interoperable and are meeting the minimum requirements. TFI-specific requirements represent the unique flavors incorporated into the Trust Framework Instance. These unique requirements are determined and negotiated by the TFI participants. The ICAO Information Security Manual, or ISM, provides guidance for the level of CIA protection of information based on safety risk assessment. Individual participants perform a mapping of their Information Security Management System, or ISMS, to the ISM and the TFI-specific requirements. The ICAO Aviation Common Certificate Policy, or ACCP, provides guidance on how to issue, manage, and validate digital identities and uphold the relationship between human sponsors and the digital identity. The Individual Participant Certificate Policies, or CPs, are mapped to the ACCP and to the TFI-specific requirements. The TGA establishes a Technical Working Group, or TWG. This group is tasked with reviewing the individual participant ISMS and CP mappings to the TFI requirements. The TWG provides their review findings and recommendations to the TGA. The TGA approves the individual participants' ISMS and CP mappings. The TWG works to establish the Trust Validation Anchor, or TVA. The TVA is the technical anchor for validating trust. It is possible for multiple anchors to exist within a single TFI. In fact, two may be necessary for resiliency. Systems within the TFI will use TVAs to validate the trust of information and identities. The Manual on Trust Framework Assessment provides guidance to assessors to ensure the quality of an assessment. This enables participants within a TFI to trust the assessment results of each other. There are two assessments that must occur. 1. The assessment of any public key infrastructure, or PKI, that provides identities for any participant. And 2. The assessment of the information security of the participant systems that transact, contribute, store, provide, or consume information. Lastly, the Trust List and Trust Information List, or TIL, are created. The Trust List is a curated list of trusted entities, each with a unique digital certificate. Trust Information List is a list of information that individual participants are exchanging within a TFI. The list of information they are exchanging is specified in the list and helps the community in the TFI know which information they can ingest for their specific operation. From an established, assessed trust framework instance, there are two outcomes or expectancies: the Trusted Digital Identity, or TDI, and Trusted Digital Information Exchange, or TDIE. The TDI, influenced by the ACCP, authenticates information. The relying party has the assurance that the information came from the entity represented by the digital identity. The TDIE is the recipient of digital information and has the assurance that the information has not been compromised by an unauthorized party at the producer of the information nor in transit. Even though these instances are all distinctly different in their purpose, their function and ingredients remain the same. For more information, please watch the next storyboard, where we will demonstrate how the ICAO Trust Framework works in various use case scenarios. This storyboard was developed by the Verification and Validation Strategies and Concept Visualization branch at the FAA William